Somebody could pass on. They could pass on your ring.
First of all, if they could wear my ring, so I not living then. I not living. I don't have a hand to put my ring on.
But they dead. You got your engagement ring and then you got a wedding ring. Right? So you're wearing your wedding ring, not your engagement ring. Are you okay with your daughter-in-law now getting your engagement ring?
I only wear my wedding ring to special occasions. I wear my engagement ring on the regular. And when I go out...
Excuse me.
I remember last night when we were talking and I was singing the song.
Yeah,
and
that I did not know what you were talking about.
And I say it was Akon. My bad, it was T-Pain.
Yikes. That's okay. I always mixing up people and wrong words in songs and all of the above.
So, and then I got into my R&B vibe and I was listening to Lloyd. Major move right now. I wonder if we could play music on this thing.
I don't know.
I know we could play music on Spotify. Anybody in the comments or let us know how it goes now, because I want to play a little music too, so they hear what we're talking about. I mean, I will sing, but
R&B back in the day was vibes. All those Tabanka songs.
Oh, cool.
You're not even going through a Tabanka, but yeah.
Nah, you're feeling it.
Feeling every song.
You're feeling it. Oh, Lord, like this fella. Trey songs have two songs in particular that every time I hear, it's like my favorite songs.
Which ones?
Two of my favorite songs. So it have this one where oh my God, what's the name of it? Last night I played it. What's the name of it? The video had this girl in it, Drew Sidora. The first one here. Can't help but wait.
Oh, I used to love that song too.
Yeah.
Well, come on.
Wait.
I used to love that song.
Yep. The video, oh my God, the videos long time used to be really telling the story that it was singing.
No, I don't even watch videos.
I don't watch that much videos anymore. Last time.
Okay, sing last time for me now.
Oh, you see that's the sound of the song.
That sounded like something for a circus.
Okay.
What?
Let me play it.
You singing the same song?
Last time she catch me with.
I don't know the song.
These hoes, man, is no good though.
I don't know the song.
Is looking to. Basically, the song is about he going out with his girlfriend for a weekend.
Right.
And he told, I guess is his secretary or whatever to book any hotel except the specific hotel, right? But all the other hotels seem to be booked out, and they booked the one that he say not to.
Right.
So the song starts off saying,
I've never heard this song, guys. Am I under a rock?
Cause if she catch me with you, she gon' kill these hotel rooms. So basically, the hotel that he in, he got to go in. The next girl working there.
Ooh.
And
some shady business.
Yeah. So you said the hotel's room looking familiar, cause they've been banging up in them hotel rooms. And then, well, he had no choice. He had to stay there. Because if it is he
can sing this song?
3 songs.
Oh.
So, when they reach in the hotel now, and the girls see him. Because she checked them in.
Yikes.
Yeah, she working in the front desk.
This is the main girl?
No. Drew Sidora
is
the side girl. Just how she's the side girl in the game. Yeah. Right, she. That's all it is, speak in your girl. That's all it runs in this cab, baby girl. Anyway, that's for next day. Yeah, and in the night, he sneak out from the room that they were in. He and the main girl.
Right.
To meet up with her, saying, this is the last time.
Last time. About
I'm
last
living
time.
2 different lives. One girl in the day, you at night. And even though they say, girl, that was a song. Oh Lord, yeah. Anyway.
I had like all Ashanti and all Nellies.
Nelly with the back in his day with
Yeah. With the bandage on his face that I never got.
I saw somebody with a bandage on her face just like Nelly the other day in
It was an actual bruise on the face or something.
I don't know, but it was a girl.
She's small and skinny.
She's small. I don't know. Skinny, probably.
About this height.
Probably. You know this?
I see somebody recently with one, and I watched and I was like, but she's not very girly. She's very tomboyish.
Nah, that person I saw wasn't like tomboyish.
Okay, well, I guess I'm hoping it's not becoming a style again.
Please don't.
I would hate to see it.
I would hate to
By the
see
way,
it as
guys,
well.
Sherain is trying to drunken me with none other than Angostra's rum punch. It's going down good, but Jesus.
Hey, what? I went by another girlfriend of mine earlier this week. We were celebrating her engagement, and that was what we were drinking, right?
20% of alcohol, guys. One glass and send you home.
I forgot how good it used to taste. So, little backstory, we always like, before every episode, what we drinking. And I was like, wait, that rum punch. So we don't know if she'll be back for the next episode, because it's the easiest thing. But yeah, she does have a little high percentage. But
Little.
how does it taste?
It tasting good. But each sip, I'm like,
Yeah. Actually, in all honesty, this bottle tastes stronger than the one we had
take care, I can't read
Monday.
for you.
But it's tasting good. Apologies for my croaky voice. I am getting over the cold. 2 days ago, I was singing like
Yeah, you sang in a mess.
I was a man.
Yeah, my son was like, who's that?
He really said that?
Yeah. It's like, who's that?
Yeah, I was singing a hot mess. Anyway, guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Happy Hour with SnL. I'm Sherain.
And I'm Laurel.
Today we have a juicy one for y'all. So let's get right into the episode.
So let's just get into the question of the week. So you go out with a group of friends for dinner. Some order more than others, quantity-wise, price-wise. Are you splitting the bill equally or pay for your meals separately, and why? It depends on how I feel about the people. If it's a work function where I'm obligated to go and I don't like the people, I will pay for exactly what I eat.
How would I be obligated to go to work function? I've never been obligated to go to work function. I dare you all to obligate me.
Right? She says also, if I go out with friends or acquaintances or friends of friends and they're polite, she will consider splitting the bill once it's done within reason, like everybody ordering within reason. Also, she said, once it's a good friend, I don't mind splitting the bill, but if she can't, she will say something beforehand. So, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I don't mind equally, but if it's a continued habit, sis, pay your own bill. Pay meals separately. My friend group will easily split the bill equally. We too grown to be doing long division in a restaurant. I feel you. I believe as big ass people, we should all be responsible enough to contribute sufficient amount. Right at you, sis. So I've had this experience one too many times, and I honestly hate the split bill equally if we don't establish what we are getting. If we're getting basically everything similar, I don't mind with splitting the bill. But I just but I just having one drink and some fries and some other people having 10 drinks and 2 plates of food, I'm not splitting the bill. I'm paying for what I took. And anytime I go out with friends, etc., I let them know from before that I'm not splitting the bill. And that's it. So what do you think about that?
So, like, I feel as though it depends for me. Like, okay, so personally, before I say yes to going out to something like a dinner, I honestly would go on the page and skim through the prices.
Right.
So that I know what I am going to mentally buy because I know my pocket. Splitting the bill brings into consideration everybody knowing everybody else's pocket and have people having consideration, and honestly some people don't have any kind of consideration. So it honestly depends on the group of people that I go out with. There are for sure with the group. Once I'm going out with you, I know everybody within that group mindful of each other's pocket. We're not going to be buying things willy-nilly. We may have 2 drinks, and that's fine. So I honestly don't mind splitting the bill. Relatively with me going out, I basically eat one thing. Really, I don't venture out that much. And I don't want to overspend because we have shit to do. But depending on the group, no. No. And someone said they don't have time to be doing long division. Really and truly, you have to do the long division to get the equal split anyway. So when you're skimming through the menu, you don't know how much for your item.
So my group of friends, like, we don't have that issue. I feel comfortable to go out to dinner with them and we all split the bill equally. Like, it's not like we watching like, oh my god, she had like 2 glasses of wine or nobody's watching that. At the same time, nobody is trying to.
Nobody has to watch.
Nobody's trying to bust your pocket and then split the bill,
don't
right?
Need to, yeah.
Exactly. But I have been in a situation where they tried to it was like probably like about, I don't know if it was like 13 people. I don't even know why everybody decided to pay individually. And let me just say, it came up short and it was like a total disaster. I sat there and I was like, oh my God, this, like, we should just split the bill. Let's just split the bill.
Because they come up short.
I don't know whoever did the calculation. For each person to pay, it came up short. So then it ended up having somebody else just put in extra money. So I just feel like I prefer to just split the bill. Like, to avoid that whole like, okay, so what did you order? And you ordered this drink and you ordered this drink. Oh, and you had a salad. Like, we don't have time for this. That's too much headache.
Here was my
especially
problem.
for a big number of a group like that.
Group like that. So here was my issue with that. That is a headache. That is a no headache. But let's say somebody really did over, because we go in by the scenario in front of us, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say somebody really overdid it, right? Yeah, it will save me the embarrassment in the moment, but the bill I have to pay tomorrow, I use the money to pay for you and your shit. Mm-hmm. So it's either that or I stay home. And then if I stay home, you're not going either because you was dependent that you could eat off of me.
Maybe they wouldn't.
Right? So no. I have time. If it's one thing I have, it's time for bullshit.
So I have time. So you doing it? You
dependent. Mom, I don't care.
I don't have time for that. I just want to split it equally and let us just go home.
Right. What I'm saying is, you split it equally, you go home. You don't have time for that. You reach home. Your phone bill had to pay. You telling me you ain't gonna be upset that your phone bill can't pay?
Oh boy, I guess you just have to know who you're going out with.
Yeah.
You know, because I have been I have gone out too where we split the bill equally, and I have a friend. She will put in like a little extra because she say, even though we split equally, I know what I order.
Yeah.
And I will put a little extra towards it, or don't give me back any change. You know, everybody. You know.
Yeah. Which I could deal with that. I know I buy something more. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind splitting the bill, but it depends on who I'm going out with. I'm not splitting the bill with anybody. No.
And I agree with what somebody said about, like, you know, if she go up with coworkers, she may not want to. It depends on, like, if it's like a work setting. Actually, no, I like my coworkers. I would split my bills with my coworkers. But it depends on who coworkers. But the ones I actually going out with, yes.
I don't like people that much.
I would take that back. So my coworkers, they're actually like, yeah. I would split it with them.
I love that issue.
I would split it with them.
I don't have the kind of problems. So I am not a people person. I not. They're coworkers. I see you at work.
No, have some good ones at work. Count them on my two hands.
I don't have much coworkers that I bring out from work though. Like, well, one. There aren't much that, like, they're coworkers. They haven't been friends. They're coworkers. They have some that I am cordial with here. I don't mind talking to if I see them in a party. Yeah, I will say hi. That is like 2 to 3. 2 to maybe 3. I would say hi to. But then have some people I just don't see.
I'm trying to figure out the two guys because we work together too. So
we work together as well.
Trying to figure out the two.
Yeah, I don't mind saying hi to them, but the others. And you know what? I don't know. I don't see them, so I don't have to bother with it.
Don't worry, guys. I see them for her.
And she's be like, Sherain, this I done gone. From the time I hear her say, hi, I'm gone in the next lane. I done gone. She love to call up people for me.
I do. But that's it for question of the week, guys. If you all have any questions that you all want to share with us or any dilemmas, feel free to send it to our DMs.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So this week we have 2 Am I the Assholes. I have one and Laura has one as well. So let's begin. Woke up to my boyfriend, 29 male, having sex with me, 21 female. Okay. This happened 3 weeks ago and we haven't talked about it. I acted like I barely had a problem with it because I didn't know how to act or how to react. I still feel I should say something because it was an awkward, creepy situation, totally out of nowhere. My boyfriend and I live together. We've been dating for a few years. We have a good relationship besides this moment. My boyfriend and I went to a party with lots of dancing. This made me tired and factors into what will happen later. Basically, I guess we were planning to have sex later that night back in our apartment. This is something my boyfriend assumed. I would have, but I was tired and tipsy, and it wasn't something on my mind at the time. We got home, and I lay on the sofa and I ended up falling asleep. This is a normal situation. And when this happens, either my boyfriend falls asleep with me or he takes me to our bed. This happens dozens of times without problems, but this night was different for some reason. I ended up waking up on our bed with my boyfriend having sex with me. And I immediately felt scared because it was such a weird, unnatural experience. My boyfriend was in the middle of it and he didn't want to stop. And he told me to go back to sleep. But it was pretty traumatizing and I couldn't. I kept telling him to go to sleep and we will have sex tomorrow. But he would just continue having sex. It was probably like 10 minutes. I actually don't even remember if he finished, but I just remembered pretending to go back to sleep and waiting for my boyfriend to do something again. The next day I woke up and I felt weird, but I was nervous to talk about this. It's been a few weeks and I haven't mentioned it, but he hasn't tried. But he hasn't tried this again. Even when there's situations where he had sex normally, but it's sometimes awkward. But that's only because I remember that one awful experience. Is this something I should mention or just move on? I honestly don't know what to think, but it's something still on my mind. Honestly, this isn't really an am I the asshole, sweetheart. This is story time.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it.
And I'm sorry, but I was supposed to say trigger warning.
I think you would.
I was supposed to say trigger warning before reading this.
I have mixed feelings about it. Like, who haven't been awakened with sex? I don't know, but like at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm like,
You said stop. You said stop.
okay, so
That changed the narrative.
that's where I'm like, okay, what's happening here? But I don't know. So I think the fact that she said stop, maybe he should have jumped off and be like, okay, all right, you're really not into it, because, you know, maybe that's not her vice, or she just was not feeling it at that moment, or it was a scary, like, I don't know how into it he was in the moment, but the fact that she said stop, I think he should have said stop. Did she I'm not wondering, like, how is that under am I the asshole though?
That's what I say. I don't think this is an am I the asshole.
Yeah,
I think
because that's
story
not
time.
yeah, that's not am I the asshole at all. I don't know. It's such a thin line.
Yeah, it is a thin line. However, it's a very vivid line. That's not a thin, blurry line. It's a vivid line because it became vivid when she said stop. So probably she wasn't into it. It doesn't matter the reason. Yeah, stop is stop. She probably wasn't feeling well.
But
They
like,
did say
you're
that
together a
event-
couple of years, like, doesn't he know that you don't like those kind of things? Like, I'm finding, like, because like I feel as if it's like they were together a year and he didn't know. All right, but
But as
they've
you
been together a couple of years. You would know if your girl would be
likes
okay with
those
something like
things.
that,
But you see, the thing is, we don't know if they probably did that before,
right?
but probably under a different head. You don't know what kind of head she was on because
And it's like you're not waking up to kisses on your neck, or like, okay, all right, I want to do this. I'm waking you up. No, you full in it.
you're in it. Yeah. You just start. So
That's kind of
if it's something that is troubling you and you seem to feel so awful about it, and then we don't even know her backstory. So let me say, hypothetically, she's been in a situation and she's been taken advantage of in whatever form.
and then you're waking up and you're just seeing somebody over you again.
Yeah, like we don't know.
PTSD all over.
Yeah, all over again. I know it's such a touchy topic, and I just think you need to respect someone's personal space if this is not any mood. The frame of mind, probably she
And 10 minutes, yo.
she probably wasn't in the frame of mind to
How long he was
enjoy.
going before?
Exactly. And for you to get up 10 minutes when it means that you had a good bit of alcohol in. So and then if somebody picks you up from a chair to carry you into the room, that's a bodily movement. If you're just normal and you just fell asleep, you would wake up. Let me for you. So you say you got up in your bed, so you didn't even realize when you reached in your bed. You had a lot of drinks in. You weren't in the proper frame of mind. So I guess stop is stop. And it's probably not because it just probably wasn't in the mind frame to enjoy it or to even perform your best as you would like. So it seems as though, you said no and to stop, and he just ignored you. So,
But she was asking if to talk about it. And I think, yeah, say something, because you don't want this to be something that happens again, or he thinks that it's okay, because clearly you're not okay with it. So
yeah. And y'all been together for a few years now, so you should have a proper communication pattern. We'd like to talk about it.
I'm just finding it confusing how he don't know his partner to not know that she wouldn't. No, so now I'm wondering if it happened before and she just didn't know it happened before.
Damn. Food for thought. For her.
I don't know, nah.
I like to be aware. Like to be aware. So, my God, what do you guys think of the situation? Though it's a really touchy one. But let us know how y'all feeling in the comments.
Yabba 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 do.
Pause. We just coming to tell y'all to subscribe to the channel.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Do it now. Don't stick.
Bye.
Okay, confused with my boyfriend. So one night, my boyfriend and I were at a party drinking together. We had a sober drive set up. For some reason, I still don't know why he got in the car and decided to drive home. But I would not get in the car because I know he was super drunk. I was in panic mode and I called the police as I was worried for not just his safety, but everyone else on the road. What if he got killed or killed someone else? I felt right in the moment. I had no idea who this other female was in the near distance when I made the call, but it turns out it was his ex-girlfriend. Don't know the history between them, and she told him I called him in. He ended up being almost 4 times over the legal limit, spent his time in jail, blah, blah, blah. And now he's threatening that I have to pay his fine and pay for the impound, etc. Why do I feel right to stay when I know it's wrong to stay? I won't pay anything to him as I am bad with saving and just can't afford it. I just really need to vent about this because I'm not sure what's even going on. I'm confused. Am I the asshole? Sis, no, you're not the asshole. I feel as though you did your boyfriend and everybody on the road
Justice.
exactly, because who knows what could have happened. He could have died. He could have killed somebody. Both of you all could have been killed. It made sense you not going in. The fact that he wants you to pay he's not taking any accountability for his actions.
None. So should he even be driving?
Exactly.
Should he even own a license?
Exactly. So that was very irresponsible on his part.
Yeah.
He should be actually he's supposed to be thanking you. I don't know why he's not thanking you for saving his life.
I feel as though he felt like his ego was bruised, which is honestly sometimes I feel some boys, because it's not men, some boys, their egos are bruised so easily for the most stupidest of things. And it's like, oh, once you realize, girl, leave. Because that's really dumb. It was irresponsible. Your life at risk, his life at risk.
Yeah, now she asking if she should stay or she shouldn't. Well, she didn't ask. She said she felt. I do feel why do I feel right to stay when I know it's wrong to stay? I wonder if how this situation played out if like in other situations he doesn't take accountability for his actions, like,
And there was a life or death scenario where he's not willing to take accountability of his actions. Yeah, so to me that is concerning.
and 4 times over the legal limit. Oh Jesus.
Yeah. I remember someone telling us in the comments that, you always say to leave people, always say to leave people, you do your relationship. Okay, I'm gonna take your word into consideration, right? I think communication. Obviously, in this situation, he was not in the right frame of mind to have a proper communication between both people. So, when things settle, have a conversation and lay out the facts and see how things go from there. Because it definitely can't have this happening twice. You are one of his passengers, and if you have to choose between you and him in terms of your life, ask yourself that, and depending on your answer, you still go. I can't tell you who to choose.
I'm right there with you, because I feel as though if she stayed out of the car, I feel as though he would have still tried to drive off, and
Yeah.
I feel as though she did him good by putting her foot down and calling the police. But it's up to you, like Sherain said, it's up to you whether you want to stay in the situation. I guess according to how the conversation goes, if he's, I don't know if he's willing to take accountability, because from what you're saying, he
If
wants
he's
you to
not
pay. And I find that's unfair for you to pay for something that
It's his fault.
exactly
It's
y'all could have
responsible.
sit down there and waited until everybody was sobered up.
Yeah.
But he wanted to leave now for whatever reason.
What are you saying,
So
buddy, ex-girlfriend?
the ex-girlfriend apparently was there, and she's the one who informed him that he was the one who called in the police. So I guess I don't know how she come into play, but
Mind your
exactly, she just saved your ex-boyfriend. Mind your
I'd
business.
send her with him.
What?
I'd send her with him. You would go. You would go. Because you love man more than you love your life. So goodbye to him and goodbye to you, and all the drive all the way.
And both of them dead.
But I didn't ask for that. She asked for that. Seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be open unto you. Tommy, mind your business.
Yeah, she should have, especially since she was protecting her significant other. Her significant other, not yours. Her significant other.
Oh my god. Anyway, so I have a random question for you again. I scare you with these random questions, don't I?
What is it about?
It's about engagements.
Okay, let me hear.
So, like, when you get engaged, right?
When I get engaged, go ahead.
Would you prefer a ring of your own, or like a significant other's family heirloom passed down generations from generations? What made me ask this question is I was watching the girls' bathroom this week, and that was a question of the week, and that came up. Actually, it came up in. No, it didn't come up in their question of the week. It came up in a story that they were telling, I think. But yeah.
I don't know. Like, honestly, I would prefer my own ring. However, if it means so much to him, I'm willing to accept it, but I still want my own ring. I still want something that belongs to me, something that he picked out. Of my, I don't want to say of my liking, but he would obviously know what I would like, but whatever he picked out. But I would not turn down getting a family ring.
Okay.
But could I get two? Like, I definitely want two in this situation. Like, yes, I want that as like probably the engagement ring. I'll take the family ring as an engagement ring. Yes, I'll do that. Take the family as an engagement ring. But on the wedding day, I would want something else. So, if you're listening out there, I'm just letting you know in advance.
When you just said it there, I'm like, okay, all right.
What happened?
Maybe
You don't want it?
I don't want that shit, no.
Oh my God, no. But if it means so much to him, then why not? I would accept it. Guess that's a no.
I think you would know the person's style, right? And like one of my friends got engaged recently, and she was saying that they went and they picked out stuff and whatnot, and when they were going shopping and stuff, like it had things that he really liked and it had things that she really liked.
Right.
And she's more like simple, elegant, but he's more like va-va-voom.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And yeah, so the person, now this is not what they had a conversation. I just using this scenario. Who knows? He might think va-va-voom is what she deserves because that's how he sees her. But really and truly, the simple elegance is va-va-voom to her, which she deserves as well.
Right.
If you know that ring is not your fiance's thing, I think you should. And you know what? A lot of times, from what I've seen, it's really the mother-in-law that passes it down and need you to wear the ring. And it doesn't necessarily be the son.
Some instances.
Some instances, yeah. I believe that, some cases, not all, is the mother-in-law that just be insistent. We'll give her this ring, It's been in the family for so long. And to please his mother, he'd just be insistent
that
you wear the ring, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel also it would mean a lot to him to pass on the tradition, in some cases, not all, to pass on that tradition. I don't mind. I personally do not mind. I just want an additional ring on my wedding day.
It could stay in the family. Can I wear it as a chain? And get my own ring?
Well done. But still accept the ring.
Yeah, I want my own ring to wear in my hand. I could accept that ring as a... Do you want to melt it down?
Oh, no.
And make a new ring? I mean, it's the same ring.
No, it's not the same ring.
Same gold, same jewels.
It's not the same ring.
Why do I have to continue on something that somebody else started? And ask for that.
I only accepted it if I got a next ring.
Yeah, I want an extra.
I would like to have another ring on my wedding day, but I would accept it if it's my engagement.
Can I wear it as a chain? Like I wear the chain all the time. Like every day. Along with my engagement ring. Can we compromise on that? I don't necessarily... Next thing is, not if it's something I like, no problem. But if it's something I don't like... I may like it, but not as an engagement ring. It's not necessarily that I wouldn't like it, but I have to get up to this thing every day. I have to look at it every day. I have to be with it every day. We become one. We're not really becoming one when I don't like what's on my finger. So, can I wear it as a chain? Some engagements take a year and a half. Some take two.
So in that time frame, you get.
I have to watch this ring that I know I don't like, and with me, watching it wouldn't make me feel.
So next thing,
make it look nicer.
So let's just say,
make it look uglier to me. I'll get upset every time I watch my hand.
So let's just say, forget the family ring, and he gets you a ring that he thought was that you would have liked.
Oh my god, they talked about this too.
Would you have a problem with it? Would you say, please exchange it? Do you have the receipt?
They asked that in the show.
Serious?
Yeah. Yeah,
but
they did. That was the topic that actually brought me to that question. And someone said that they asked, their boyfriend to, change it.
That is not nice.
She didn't see anything wrong with it.
Now, the thing about this, I feel as though because you have the wedding after, you can now say, well, you know what? This is not really my first choice, but I would never ask you to change it because...
I think I will do what my friend did.
What? Go at the same
shopping.
time?
Yeah.
No, I want to be surprised.
I want to be surprised, but I want to go shopping so that it have no excuse of you not knowing what I like.
I want to be surprised.
So it don't have to be the same ring that I choose, but you know where my thoughts is. You know what I like. You know what wavelength I'm on, because we could go shopping and I show you three that I really really like. Mm-hmm. You may not buy the three,
and then they choose one from the tree.
No,
Uh-huh.
You may not buy any of the three, but you will carry the pictures of the ones that I really like to somewhere else, and they match it to something that's gorgeous and simple, maybe with a hint of something that you like as well, but not too overdone. Okay, so for me, I'm simple Betty too. I would want something simple, not too heavy, not too big, but nice, yeah, bling but not seeing bling, here but seeing,
I don't want to go. I think along the way, you would develop what I like, you would understand what I like and what I don't like. And I feel as though I just want to be surprised. I like in that little fairy tale. I just want to be surprised.
Surprised?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to go and shop. At some point in the relationship, I want us to go and look, just so that we don't ever get into this situation. No,
you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I would. Because for me, some people, if they continue looking at something, they end up, getting accustomed and say, oh, not that bad. But for me, it doesn't work out that way. Each day I look at it, it will get worse and worse, and then I'll start getting upset, and then I start resenting.
No,
I think it will develop.
I have gotten,
because I would be like questioning, we've been together so long, how don't you know me?
right?
So that's how I would feel. Like, should I even
understand that. I understand. That's why
you?
I feel as though after a while they getting to know you, then they would know certain things, because like I got jewelry in the past and I never had a problem with what I got. Both times I was excited. It was a surprise and I was like, mm-hmm. Okay, I was not engaged, guys. Keep calm. But it was nice stuff. Like, I don't know if I would necessarily go on and be like, oh, this is what I want, but like I was like, okay, I like this.
Okay.
But that's from them getting to know me and knowing what I like and what I don't like.
Right. Which goes back to,
you see those big back in the day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 set of rings coming out, so and you can't even bend your finger.
Well, that's what I was thinking about with the family heirloom.
Oh my god, no, not necessarily. Don't ooh, if it's that, ooh.
Oh, okay,
ooh.
no. And you're gonna wear it.
But
you're gonna wear it until, as your engagement ring, until you get married?
Yes. It means so much to him. I will. I
Have
will.
somebody out there who will like that. Have somebody out there.
Not fancying
Well,
those.
yeah, I don't fancy those, so no. So I wouldn't want a family heirloom. No. I want my own family heirloom. I just don't want the force.
So somebody could pass on. They could pass on your ring. No, that's a no.
If they want my ring, if the girl, first of all, if they could wear my ring, so I not living then. I not living. I don't have a hand to put my ring on.
All right. Well, when you're dead. When you're dead, they can
I
pass
have
on
no
your ring.
say. I have no say. I can't go into the afterlife with material
Are
things.
you okay with it passing on to your daughter-in-law and yeah? Okay. Okay, hear this. You got your engagement ring and then you got a wedding ring. Right? So you're wearing your wedding ring, not your engagement ring. Are you okay with your daughter-in-law now getting your engagement ring?
I only wear my wedding ring to special occasions. I wear my engagement ring on the regular, and when I go out,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah.
I actually wanted just one ring. Like I want an engagement ring and then the
band
wedding
to add
to
to
just
it.
yeah. I don't really need
So
all that.
no, I don't mind having two. I don't mind it. I don't mind the ring and the band either, but I prefer two different rings. I would like to wear my engagement ring. Like every day, like I go to the supermarket, I go to run errands, after.
And then when you're going out
Yeah. When we going out to like dinner, a
Yes.
function,
Pull out the ring.
hello? Hello?
Did you know I'm married?
Hello? Yeah, that's how I want it. Yeah. I'm simple, but yeah. And you know what? I feel as though I don't ask so much. I don't ask so much. Money wise, I don't ask so much.
Mm-hmm.
I think I deserve that. Matter of fact, I don't think I know. But no, I'm not big on the family heirloom thing. It's not my vibe. It's not my vibe. What would you do though? What would y'all do? Let us know down in the comments as per usual. Let us know. Let's have a convo down there. Yeah, for whoever it is, if it's Da Vinci, Abraham Da Vinci Juice, Charles Michael Davis, y'all know what's the scene. Whichever one reaches first, I've another person added to the roster, Keno Robinson. Yeah, you see this. Just know that's what I like. Yeah. That's what I like.
I didn't realize you add Keno to the list.
Laurel, I did tell you that. He's on the list. He's right there with Jesse Lee so far. Who's actually the only white guy that's there? Actually, yeah, he's the only white guy that's so high up.
Right.
Yeah. And Charles Michael Davis, he was first all the time. Now he's still first. But Abraham Da Vinci Juice has happened to come in
So he's
in
like
a tie. He's tied with Charles Michael Davis. Yeah.
I don't have anybody.
Really? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but not to be my husband or my no.
Pretty Eyes from that show. From
Insecure?
Insecure.
Nah, not to be my husband.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, these I only asked
Not to
people
be not to be my husband.
Oh, okay.
He's like, like eye candy.
Oh no, these are my. They're in the running.
Because, like I said, guys, I don't really like red guys. So he's just, he just made it there for the little eye candy.
All right, y'all. So this month I've been in my TV bag. I didn't watch much movies, but I've been in my TV bag.
She has.
Yeah, I have. And I'm normally like a TV pyong. I normally am. And I like to discuss and all these things.
I'm trying to get there. I did watch Saltburn, though.
You finish it? Oh my god, you saw the scene I was telling you about? Well, I didn't tell you exactly what it was. Did you figure out what scene I was talking about?
Yeah, with the grave. That was weird.
That was really weird.
But that wasn't my most disgusting part. That was disturbing, but my disgusting part was
Bathroom?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
But I knew, like, halfway sure I knew something wasn't right.
Wasn't
with it.
right
Like,
with
he was
him.
too calculated. Like,
Yeah.
the way he was moving, but I didn't realize that was his ultimate
Goal.
motive.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. But I knew something was wrong. I knew
Real
something was
sad
wrong.
boy. I thought the one in the beginning was the freak, and he turned out to be the freak. Remember
Yeah.
the initial person he started talking to in school?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. He dodged a bullet, though.
Yeah,
He dodged a huge bullet.
he did.
Is what it is. But I have a few favorite shows that I watched this January, and starting off with my husband's show, Keno Robinson, The Kitchen. Now I know we have a lot of people that had mixed reviews on this show, right?
This is what, number 3?
Yeah.
Is it top 3? But this is number 3.
What?
This is
Top
Kitchen
3
is-
what shows?
Yeah. What's your rating? It says
No, I started off with him, with his show. Because he's my
as
husband.
number 1 or number 3.
He's my husband. Where else would he go?
He should be at number 300.
No, he is number
300.
3 on the husband list.
300.
Wow.
That show was real.
No, I was telling Laurel and I discussed the show, right? And I was telling her I don't know what really about the show that I looked at it as a different aspect, and probably it was a bias aspect. But I don't care. He's my man and I'm gonna stick beside him. And that's probably what happened. Who knows? Who knows? See why I'm deserving of that ring? I'm gonna stick beside you. But I enjoyed The Kitchen. It was slow. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the futuristic aspect of it. I enjoyed the storyline. I enjoyed that it didn't have wasn't surrounded with black people and guns and the usual things that they like to associate with. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, you saw the struggle between him finding out about his son, and him taking accountability and whatnot. Because my man is a good man. He's a good man. Plenty of bad manners. He's just good. Okay? But, yeah. Had some parts of the movie I had to be like, babe, come on now. You're on shit. But, he stepped it up. So I enjoyed it. And if I'm not mistaken, it is Daniel Kaluuya. I'm probably butchering his name. Kaluuya.
Who's that?
The guy who acted in Get Out.
Mm-hmm.
He had a hand in writing the show and directing and stuff. And then, if I'm not mistaken, it's his first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So my issue, I like the storyline behind it because it deals with the housing situation
Right.
in
The future.
in England. Is England, right?
Yes, England.
Right. My issue is I feel as though there were parts where it wasn't connected. Like I just feel as though the writing could have been better. I feel as though came from I watched Top Boy and it was so good, and then into this it was kind of slow and just not really flowing how I would like it to. So that was my issue with it. I like the storyline. I like the futuristic part. They had good ideas, but it just didn't fully
Was executed well?
exactly. Like I just feel as though there more needed to be done with the show. Like I feel as though this was a pilot. Like we watched a pilot, and now we still waiting to see the real movie, because it could be a great movie. I believe it could be a great movie, but I feel as though more could be done.
Okay.
So that was my thing. I do not think he should be number one. I think if you're out of three, he should be number
I did
three.
see that my man is my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him.
But you could watch it
It's
if you
his
have
movie.
nothing going
So,
on.
yeah.
You could take in the kitchen.
The kitchen.
If you have nothing else
To watch, you can
take it
take in
in.
the
You know,
kitchen.
have other stuff to watch. You don't necessarily have to.
I did enjoy Fool Me Once, though. If I'm not mistaken, that
Oh
dropped.
my god, I did not watch this.
Really?
I said I was going to watch it.
Fool Me Once was really good. I wouldn't spoil it then. But the basis of it is following the killing of this girl's husband, and they really needed to know who killed him. Oh my god, I feel I need to learn how to talk about a synopsis without giving out the movie, because I'm not good at it. I end up talking on the movie. But it wasn't actually a movie, it was a series, and it was a limited series by Netflix.
And how much
Episodes. If I'm not mistaken, it was 8
Okay.
or 10 episodes.
I'll try to take it in this weekend.
But Fool Me Once was really good. It was really, really good. I am really enjoying more and more English shows now. But I'm sure you could probably realize that. Yeah.
Me too-ish. Because before I was like,
Oh my gosh, she hated it.
"What? I cannot. And now,
She really hated it.
thanks to little subtitles, sometimes I'm able to like follow. But I really,
What is it from, Love Island?
yeah, from Love Island, I was just like this, trying to like, what are you saying? You're speaking so fast,
Yeah,
boy.
taking into
Like,
consideration that season, Tyreek especially, he spoke fast.
Ella, not so much.
No, Ella not so much. You gotta understand.
Complete opposite.
Whitney too. Whitney didn't used to talk fast. But Tyreek talks.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even know what he was saying. Thank God.
Yeah, I used to have to go back a little bit and be like, what? What? Yeah, yeah.
So from that and then going into Top Boy, I'm like, okay, I could appreciate it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And then watching The Kitchen. Anyway, go ahead, we're talking. We're not talking about kitchen anymore.
When we talk about Love Island, going into Love Island into January favorites, I think for me, it's an honorary mention. Because All Stars, honestly, they didn't bring on the All Stars. I'm still kind of looking for the All Stars. Honestly,
So what's Mitch?
annoying. But anyway, and I found some Netflix to watch it in the meantime though. It started off kind of slow, but it ended up catching up, and it have episodes that been like ooh. Granted, I've been ooh from the beginning, because I'm a Love Island fan since I've started watching it, and I got into my Love Island bag. Yeah, I do enjoy it. I enjoy the UK version much more than the US. Honestly, original versions are usually the best.
They tend to be.
They tend to be. So that's what I am on. It started. I think they reached episode 11 or 12 now. So we filming today, Saturday. They should be out tomorrow. By the time this drops, we would have already seen 4 more episodes. They need to stop playing with my friend Kaz, because all they're not gonna do this. And with Kaz, she deserves way much more. Get some people inside there who knows she's not somebody to just bring in to just have a black girl on to show that they have diversity. No, stop playing the girl like a puppet and bring some people in. Damn
Bring
nonsense.
people in for her.
For her, yeah. Yes. And Liberty, please, put on your senses. Because
Not Liberty.
your thinking cap not on. Your thinking cap is not on. The problem you had from the beginning is even going with Mitch. Is having a liking to Mitch.
Somebody like Mitch.
Right? That was your first problem. Your first and major problem was liking Mitch.
She really like him?
She
Like,
really liked him.
really like him?
Yeah. Why would you like Mitch?
She saw Mitch in the last...
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Why would you want to pursue anything with Mitch on national TV? I mean, it would be different if it was like 3, 4, 5 years from now, and you think, he grew up and he changed. But this is like his filming just finished when? August?
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's so immature. Oh,
Come on, Liberty. Mitch? Who paid you to like Mitch? That's what I want to know. Somebody paid you to like Mitch? But I digress. Laurel hasn't watched it as yet. I don't know if you're going to start. When are you going to start?
I will start as soon as, point me in a direction.
Yeah, but I was supposed to set it up for her this week, but I was down bad, so sorry. But yeah, another one that I watched this season is January. It wasn't a January drop, but I watched it in January, and that's Fire Country.
I thought you was gonna say something else, but okay.
Well, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh God, no.
That didn't drop, but I watched that too.
That was just so...
I was very much intrigued.
I was too. I was intrigued and disturbed and disappointed and...
Yeah, and you talked about it, and then it was like, I'm gonna tell you more on the show.
Right.
And then before we got to film, I was watching an older episode of Shits and Gigs, and they were talking about it, and I was like, wait, I can't even wait. I stopped the episode immediately and I went and looked at it.
Yeah.
And they were talking about this one person in particular, this one survivor in particular, that they felt as though, why is she even calling herself a survivor? She was a worker. And when I looked at it, I was like, okay, I see where they were coming from.
I see where they're coming from as well, but remember, that was her way of surviving the situation. Yeah, she was putting other people in harm, but she was thinking about self-preservation at that point in time.
Yeah, but nobody ever kept them there.
True.
Nobody ever kept them there.
But you remember, this man was powerful, He
was powerful, but you did your part. Move on.
Mm-hmm. So then what? Leave the country, leave
It's not
everywhere?
like if it is he stopped doing stuff with her. It's not like if it's you start bringing them in so he wouldn't do it with you. He was doing it with you still. So, and what the only other thing that she had riding on her is that she's 16 and honest to God, 16, you still have your senses in check at that point.
But still, I just feel as though at that age, like, you're so...
Which makes it why
gullible, and that's why he was able to take advantage of so many. It's sad, but he was able to take advantage of so many young girls.
I saw where they were coming from, but I still don't blame her entirely. But I find that she was wrong for bringing on other girls into it. I found that part was wrong. But I mean, it's one thing to be in the situation and one thing to judge from the outside. So I don't know. But that was really intriguing.
You're talking about the number one.
Fire Country.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. Right. So Fire Country. Fire Country, if you like, I am a Chicago nation girly. I am a Dick Wolf girly. I absolutely love it. So if you liked Chicago Fire and what's the other one? Station 19.
Station 19, yes.
You would like Chicago Fire Country actually. It is a CBS show as well. Starring I can't remember his name, but it was this guy who was on the Pacifier. Not he was one of the sons. He was his son that liked dancing and theater and stuff. Starring him. It's about
It's a series?
It's a series about these convicts who come they get a chance to like cut down time on their sentence.
Right.
That part of the country is where it have a lot of wildfires. So on good behavior they get into this service. This service is not the word I'm looking for. They get into this program where they get to help the firefighters with putting out fires, and with that it's able to propel them into having like something to do when they get out.
Also, do they get a career in it?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They're able to
Integrate into it one time.
integrate into it one time if they want to. Is if they want to. So it's like a nice stepping stone. And of course it comes with drama, family drama, fight and fires. It was really good. It was really love triangles, all that. It's drama. It's good TV. I enjoyed it. And the new season actually I made a list for y'all too though. So but
this is what they should look at.
Yeah.
For this month or next month? This month?
I
This
made a
month?
list of what I like. Not
Right.
a whole list because I have a whole set of stuff out. But I made a list that I would like to watch. I started watching The Traitors. The
No.
new season came out. It started January, so it's still going on. There is 3 other episodes that I'm not catch up on, but it's still going on. It's still
Okay.
going on. So, and that's the UK version. I haven't started the US version, and I believe this girl from Real Housewives of Atlanta, who used to be there, is on Phaedra. You remember her or you know her? No?
Negative.
But I believe she's on. And the last show that, actually no, it's not the last show. Before I mention that, I watched The Lift with Kevin Hart.
I watched that
You watched
as
The Lift
well.
as well. I'll let you say how you find The Lift was.
The Lift should have been on Disney Channel. That's just my opinion. Like, I've seen Kevin Hart in better shows. Yes, he's a little comedian or whatever, but like I just feel as though I did not like this at all.
Really?
I did not like it. I just was expecting more. I saw something coming up with Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. And usually have me cracking up, and this was just like, out of 10, I will give it a 3.
Were you expecting him to be
I don't
more
know.
comedic?
I was I've seen him in serious shows, and I've seen him in funny shows, and this was like, I don't know what the hell this was supposed to
You know
be.
what movie I really enjoyed him in? The show where he was a single daddy.
That was good. That was
good.
really,
That
really
was
good.
really good.
This was just
The Lift was
like
it was-
somebody just say, "Oh my god,
like
I
it
need."
wasn't bad. To me, it wasn't bad. It was is a movie. Okay, so how she described watching the kitchen. That's how I describe it. If you don't have anything to watch, you could watch The Lift.
Yeah,
It wasn't bad. It's on Netflix. It's on
it's a
Netflix.
show to watch with your kid if you don't have
Oh,
anything
yeah.
else to watch, because
I
that's
think
what I did.
There was better heist shows. There was better heist shows, but it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't.
It was a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
3 out of 10 for me.
Oh.
What you give it?
They got a 5 just because I really didn't see this guy end up being still in on the job when they stole the gold.
Oh,
I didn't see that coming. So it's a 5 out of 10 for me. You saw that coming?
No, I didn't see it, but still
So it
a
was a
3.
5.
I think, okay, let me give them a 4 because Kevin Hart was in it.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Because I like Kevin Hart.
I like Kevin Hart too. I like Kevin Hart too. And then I looked at Griselda.
Oh, I tried to watch that.
Really?
Yeah, I started. I need to continue.
Intrigue?
I liking it so far.
Oh, yeah?
But I didn't
When I
see much,
saw-
guys.
When I saw Griselda was coming out, I was like, what? And then I saw that it was Sofia Vergara is her name.
Who played her?
Who played her. And I watched how they did the makeup and everything, and I was like, wow. I was really intrigued, and I waited, and then I noticed that Netflix was saying it was coming out the next Thursday. 12 o'clock the night, I was like, did it come out? It didn't come out. And when I got up the next morning, it was on. I started immediately and I finished that day.
Oh my.
Because I wanted to see it so bad. And I enjoyed every bit of it. I
started last night.
really,
Yeah.
I never really dived directly into reading up on her, but the little things I've heard about Griselda Blanco really piqued my interest, just like in Pablo Escobar. And I was so happy because I am not necessarily a big reader. I will have to have a particular book that I would necessarily read. I wouldn't necessarily go to Google to find all these things just so I had to read.
Actually, if they have a book, could I should I have a book?
I don't know.
I want to read it.
I'm just saying.
I'm in my reading era, guys.
She would more read than me. I would wait for the movie. I would really wait for the movie. But I find it was good. It was well executed and everything. Because it was a short show, I felt as though I was expecting more like how Narcos was, and I was hoping so. But I guess I heard that her only living son is threatening to sue or has sued Netflix and Sofia Vergara. Actually,
Why?
Griselda's estate is suing because they didn't get authorization from the estate to do it or whatnot. I don't know.
We need to hurry up and watch the show, guys.
Yeah. So you need to watch it. Hurry up and watch it. It was really good. I enjoyed every part of it. If you're looking for Narcos, it's not going to be Narcos. Narcos was a little more brutal. This was brutal as well.
Like brutal shit though.
This was brutal as well, but it wasn't Narcos brutal. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I just wish that we got to see a bit more. It was really short. I think it was 8 episodes or 10 episodes, but it was good. So before they get the show taken down, go and watch it. It's available on Netflix. Go watch it. So, did you watch anything this month that you really enjoyed? No?
No, I think we watched similar things.
Yeah,
nothing additional. Cause whatever you told me, I ended up watching afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So for the exciting part that I took, guys, I don't know. I'm excited about this, and I'm usually excited about talking about TV shows. So I usually talk to Laurel about it, but sometimes we don't catch each other at the same time to watch it at the same time. But I'm going to share with you all the shows that I'm going to watch this upcoming month, the month of February.
Oh my God, I feel like it's going to be a lot.
It's a lot. So, Madam Web, which is a Marvel show, I saw that's coming out, is about, it's a female-led Spider-Man spin-off starring Dakota Johnson. She is a girl from 50 Shades of Grey.
Right.
Remember her?
I remember. This is in what? Cinema or?
This is coming to cinema. And basically her character realizes that she could see into the future, and divisions. She constantly sees these three young women who lies in danger by a mysterious adversary, and she has to protect them. That's coming out on the 14th of February in cinema.
Oh, Valentine's Day, guys.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's is coming. Valentine's is coming. Where's your boyfriend? No, nowhere here. Anyway. The Bob Marley movie, One Love, is also coming out on February the 14th in a cinema near you.
I want to see,
I want to see it too, and I want to see it in cinema.
Anybody want to take me on a date? I want to go on a date.
For real, I would love to be taken out on a date. Anybody?
I want to see this movie.
I want to see
Bad.
it. So, yeah, for all those who don't know who's Bob Marley, shame on you, but I'll give a synopsis.
Everybody knows who Bob Marley is.
Yeah. It's a live action movie following the life of, well, we have a famous Jamaican reggae musician, Bob Marley, and how he overcame some of the difficulties he was faced with on the road to being the biggest reggae star in the world. So, I'm super excited to watch that, to see that, and I would be going to cinema. I'm not staying home to watch that.
Oh my God, we should dress up in reggae
vibes.
Yes.
Yeah. There's another movie coming out on Hulu named Suncoast that I saw the trailer of, and it really intrigued me. It's a semi-autobiographical dramedy about a teen who has devoted her life to take care of her dying brother alongside her overwhelming mother. She's struggling between trying to have a normal life without feeling guilty of taking time away from taking care of her brother and living her own life. That's coming to Hulu on February 9th.
Oh, what's the name of the show?
Suncoast.
Okay.
Suncoast. Tyler Perry is back at it again with a brand new movie called Mia Coupler. The trailer was given. I saw the trailer and the trailer had me in a chokehold. I don't know if we're able to put trailers in, but if we could, I would.
I like all his movies. So
Tyler Perry, me too. And that one is coming to Netflix on February 23rd. The trailer was given lies, it was given deceit, it was given murder, it was given drama. Everything you know Tyler Perry capable of, that's what it's given. And it is starring Kelly Rowland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know she used to act.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, she starred in a couple of movies.
What movies?
I can't. BT, Tubi movies. Yeah, she in a couple. I can't name it off the top of my head, but I've seen her star in some. This Is Me Now movie coming out on Prime Video on February 16th. This movie is following Jennifer Lopez and her heavily scrutinized love life by the public of her journey of self-healing. Y'all know Jennifer Lopez been through man after man after man. So it's basically...
I don't know how I feel about her with Ben, though.
Really? Going back?
Not the whole going back. I just feel... I don't know. Maybe... Probably judging from the outside. You never really know what's going on the inside. But I feel as though he just looks so grumpy and...
He been looking grumpy
just...
and hung up since
and he's supposed to be
accepted.
smiling when he's walking next to her. I feel as though he's supposed to be like this. Right? True. Because you're walking next to Jennifer and it's like, why are you looking like you just upset to be outside?
Next thing, publicity-wise, they had to put them together.
I don't know, but I just feel as though he's supposed to be cheesing because he has Jennifer Lopez.
Well, he's in the show as well, so...
No, I'm happy that she's happy, if she's happy. But at least look happy.
Yeah.
She's happy.
She's happy.
She's always looking happy, and then he's just walking like, it make me come to this place. Proceed.
She's really unhappy with that, guys. Bosco is a Peacock original coming out on February 2nd based on a true story about an inmate who manages to escape federal maximum security with 24/7 surveillance with the help of a random lonely woman who he met by replying to an ad for the chance to be at the birth of his firstborn. That is starring Tyrese Gibson, DC Youngfly, and Vivica Fox.
Okay.
I saw the trailer for that as well, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need to watch it."
Where is coming out on?
It's coming out on Peacock. On Peacock. A Netflix documentary. Y'all, sometimes I really be into Netflix and their docu-series, documentary movies type of shit. They really tend to capture, and it's been since Tinder Swindler. I don't mind looking at documentaries there. This documentary is Love Stalker Killer. It's coming to Netflix on February 9th based on the murder of Carrie Farver. Literally, it's based on how casual dating turned into murder. It took 2 years for Carrie's family, after pleading to the police, to investigate into her going missing. Thankfully, 2 detectives finally did, and that's when the shocking truths really unveiled. So
It's scary out here, guys.
it is scary out here. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a new series that is coming to Prime Video on February 2nd, starring Donald Glover. Now, I actually love
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm sorry. Who?
Donald Glover.
Uh-huh.
I actually love everything he's in. I love everything he's in.
I thought it was going to have the original actors.
No, it's not going to have the original actors, but it is based on the 2005 film Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which starred Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. So in this one, 2 strangers start working as spies, as it allowed them to have the privilege of wealth with travels and a dream brownstone home in Manhattan.
Okay.
And it's him, and I don't know who's playing Mrs. Smith. I'm not familiar with her at all, but it looks really, really good, and I'm excited to watch that as well. To all my fellow crime TV show watchers and Dick Wolf watchers, y'all know the strike is over, so all these series are coming back. So for the Dick Wolf fans like myself, FBI season 6 is coming back. FBI Most Wanted season 5, FBI International season 3 returns to CBS on February 13th. I'm excited. Oh, I forgot to see in the stuff that I watch. Chicago PD, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, y'all. It's back.
She's addicted.
It is back. It's back. It started on episode 3 coming out next week. So yeah, I am every Wednesday. Hey, every Wednesday. So FBI people who into FBI as well, you all know Dick Wolf produced that too. So we locked in. I done beat out all the rest. Yeah, Law and Order supposed to be returning too. I'm not sure the date, but yeah. Love is Blind season 6 comes to Netflix on February 14th. Everybody who's watching,
February 4th. How much is coming out? Oh my god.
a lot of things is coming out on February 14th.
I don't know if I want to stay home.
Or if you want to go to cinema.
Movies. I don't know. I can't.
Well. We know for sure Love is Blind does drop one time in the night. So you have during the day, and then in the night
They
you can
probably
go
will
to
drop
the cinema.
half of the movies.
Well, yeah, they
half
half,
of the
half of the
series.
series. Yeah, you know, they just do that shippiness. SWAT returning. SWAT is starring, oh my god, what's his name again? Oh my God, I love him. I love to look at him. He's such good eye candy. Oh my God, y'all help me. He was on Criminal Minds. What's his name again? Shamamo.
I knew that.
Shamamo. But starring Shamamo is back for the final season 7, to show on CBS. CBS is be having good shit, yo. CBS be having good shows. So it's returning
really
on
does.
February 16th. And as I said, it's the final season. So make sure and tune in if you're a SWAT fan. Fire Country, as I mentioned before, that season 1 I watched in this month, well, January. And the season 2 is coming back to CBS on February 16th as well. And it ended really well. So I'm excited to see where the storyline goes and whatnot. Season 6 of The Rookie returns to ABC on February 20th. Good Doctor, which, you know The Good Doctor?
And you know how I feel about it.
Oh yeah, Laurel doesn't really like that one. I forgot. But I like it. I enjoyed The Good Doctor. It's returning to ABC on February 20th.
Talk to me about Grey's Anatomy.
Well, I didn't see anything for Grey's Anatomy, but there is one in here that is the last one that I think you're going to be really, really excited. I did write down here, Laurel is obsessed with the original. So I know for sure she would love this one, especially after I saw the trailer. Is The Walking Dead The Ones Who Live comes to AMC on the 25th of February, starring all the original that we love.
I didn't even know this. Like, guys, I am obsessed.
She is obsessed with The Walking Dead. And the trailer for it looked really, really good. Really, really good. I
want to cry.
Really, really good.
She really did. I really like this show, guys. Oh my God.
She does. She's watched it over a couple times as well.
I did.
She loves the show. So that's and on this list, so I'm watching it as well.
Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I used to be sleeping and like I used to be comfortable here. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
And I wasn't like a big fan, but we watched it at Christmas, but 2 Christmases ago.
Yeah.
And it was okay. It was okay to me because I'm not really a big fan of that type of show.
Yeah.
But it was good, and this trailer looked really, really,
Oh my God.
really good.
I hope they don't disappoint.
It looked real good. It looked real good. So that's a wrap up there. I hope you.
Wait, when is that coming out?
That is coming out February the 25th.
That's so long.
It's long, but February is a short month, so
I guess.
and it's Carnival month, so that gonna come no time. I hope you all like the wrap up of shows and movies and upcoming movies, because I think I want to do it every month for y'all, so y'all will know what's coming out. So y'all have something to look forward to, know the dates. Yeah. It was a long list, wasn't it?
It was. I like studying, like, well, no, none of those will have any books straight. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm into reading books now, so.
She is.
Just,
And she's one of those readers that appreciates the actual book and not Kindle.
Yeah, I like to turn the pages and smell it.
Yeah. So, if I am reading a book, I prefer reading it on my phone. Yeah, I don't need the book. She does. So if y'all, know of books that she...
I like a lot of self-help books, but like I'm starting to slowly get into some novels. Like my friend is like trying to introduce me to some fiction books. I'm not really, yeah. But you know what book that I really, really want to read with the movie that we saw recently? The Jamaican one.
Black Cake.
The Black Cake. Like, I just want to
read it.
To get that book, and I
Black Cake was so
I'm going to get that
good.
book soon, and I'm going to read that.
Yeah, that show was so good. Yeah, let me know what the book was. So I will read it.
You better ask read it. Because I'm watching shows with you, so you better.
Oh, for real. Okay.
Once I get it, I'll give it to you.
You know what book I enjoyed, and to this day that
Go ahead.
it's fiction. It's fiction, and it's actually a love book, a love story. Drunken Love. It's Drunken Love and something else by somebody. One of my girlfriends put me onto reading that book, and I've read that book over 2 years now, and that book is still one of my favorite books that I've ever read. Drunken Love.
Really? I'll check it out.
Like there's times I think about like somebody telling me about the show, and I think about it, I'm like, I saw that movie. No, it wasn't a movie. And they be saying something, and I'm like, but that sounds like from this movie, and it's not a movie, it's a book.
It's a book. It was so realistic.
It was
like you're
so-
feeling like you're seeing it in a
seen
movie.
it,
I know. I
yes.
like when they could describe everything. Like,
Yes.
but do you know Walking Dead was a comic before it was a TV show?
What?
And the whole how the comic played out is not the same way how the show is. Like some of the actors who survived they actually died in the comic. But I still appreciate the movie though. Well,
You read the
series,
comic?
parts of it.
Oh, really?
I read it after the fact.
Question: Can I not read the book in the book? Can I read it on my phone? Black
Go
ink?
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like
Go
reading it on my phone. Oh my god. Reading it on my phone is more convenient to me.
Okay. Go ahead, no problem.
However, I can't start when you start.
Okay.
Fair?
Yes, fair enough.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So whatever book you have to tell me to read, I'll read it. But I'll read the same time. with
Okay.
you. Okay. Oh, that is that's the plan. That's the plan, and we'll tell you all about the stuff we read. She is watching these shows. So I be like, oh, did you watch it? Like,
Yeah.
did you watch it?
Yeah. Yeah, even though it takes me a minute.
I'll read it. If you have any dilemmas that you want to share, feel free to send it in. Our lips are sealed. No one knows who you are. Hell, we don't even know who you are. We don't know. Right? From the time we finish reading, we don't know who sent it.
Yeah, we completely forget.
Yeah. So, yeah, feel free. But that wraps up our. This is episode 18?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember if it's 18 or 19.
I think it's 18. I think this is episode 18. Or 18th episode. You said it last week, you know. I
did.
You say you feel as though we'll reach 100 episodes and be like, hey, where did the time go? And honestly, I feel the same way.
Time just keep flying.
Just keep flying. Anyway, guys, it has been fun sitting and chatting with y'all. And, as usual, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Put on the notification bell. Also subscribe and leave a nice review over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Lastly, enjoy chilling with us. And y'all could follow us on our socials at Happy Hour with SnL on both Instagram and TikTok. On Instagram, that's where the tea goes down. That's where y'all are able to send in whatever y'all want to send in. Take part in the question of the week. Take part in the polls. Because sometimes our stories be lit.
Yeah.
Sometimes our stories be lit. Okay? So, yeah. We will catch y'all in the next one. See y'all next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.